Hello, my dear fellow word nerds, and welcome back to our channel. Before we start today's word list, I'd like to share an interesting fact with you. Did you know that the average adult knows 20,000 to 35,000 words but only uses 5,000 daily? It made me realize just how many words we forget over time and how important it is to keep learning new ones. She wore a delicate necklace that had been passed down to her from her grandmother. So without further ado, here are 15 fantastic words for you to add to your vocabulary. Unfortunately, cases of domestic abuse are on the rise. Crawl, a verb. To move on the ground by holding on to something and pulling yourself forward using your hands and knees or sometimes your elbows. The little baby loved to crawl around on all fours. Delicate, an adjective, very beautiful and fine, needing care and attention so as not to be damaged or broken. The model wore a gorgeous yellow dress that made her look like $1,000,000. He made a dash for the door before anyone could stop him. An adverb, eagerly, showing a strong and excited desire to do something. He accepted the invitation to the party. The Joker had a devilish grin on his face as he revealed his latest plan. We tried different types of sweets, but my favorite was definitely the luscious chess. The comedian tried his best to amuse the audience, but they remained unimpressed. The old house had many rooms, each with its own unique character and charm. Abuse, a noun, the cruel and violent treatment of another person. Barren, an adjective, not producing any fruit or young, and in some cases used to describe land that is not suitable for growing crops. The view was breathtaking, with the horizon ablaze with colors during the sunset. The paint on the wall was chipped and flecked. The cowboy used a bandana to wipe the sweat from his forehead. The once fertile land became barren, and the crops failed due to the lack of water. The ballerina was known for her graceful movements and delicate features. An adjective, very beautiful and attractive. The ancient ruins were all that remained of the once great city. Devilish, an adjective, cruel and amusing in a wicked way. Dash, a noun, a quick run or sudden movement. The field of waving maize stalks stretched as far as the eye could see. An abstract noun, thought, idea, notion. The concept is simple, yet elegant. Curiosity, a noun, a strong desire to know or learn something. Her curiosity about the world around her was insatiable. Mule, a noun, an animal that is a hybrid of a horse and a donkey. The stubborn mule refused to move an inch. The fever caused delirium, making it difficult for the patient to sleep. Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to put one of these words into your own sentence. We'll be sure to check them out. Until next time, keep learning and stay curious. A noun, a type of sweet coconut candy popular in India. Amuse, a verb, to entertain and make someone laugh. Roomer, a noun, a person who occupies a room or rooms, especially as a paying guest. The gentle sound of the flute filled the air. The peasants lived in poverty and were often treated badly by the landowners. An adjective, the brightest point in the sky directly opposite the sun. The children were boisterous as they played in the park. Flex, noun, a small piece broken off from something else. Bandana, a noun, a large colorful handkerchief made of cotton or linen. An interjection, expressing pity or sympathy To is to have mercy. Maze, a noun. Corn, ruins, a noun. The remains of something that has been destroyed. An adjective, very thin and light. Crushing, an adjective, extremely upsetting or depressing. The news of the accident was crushing. Bean, a noun, a small seed inside a pod. The coffee was made with freshly ground beans. An adjective, soft, fluffy, downy. The baby's skin was soft and supple. Mistrust, a noun, a lack of trust or confidence. There was a sense of mistrust between the two friends. Delirium, a noun, a state of being mentally confused and out of touch with reality. An adjective, noisy and energetic in a lively way. Peasant, a noun, a poor farmer or farm worker. Flute, a noun, a musical instrument that is held horizontally and blown across to produce notes. A unit of length equal to approximately 4 inches. The tailor measured the fabric with a san. Well, that's a wrap on today's episode. Which word was your favorite?